Hey, what's up, all you sexy babies and party Vikings out there in modern day land? This is your man Ripper, behind the motherfucking trigger, Mr. Germ the Ripper. Now, I got a little special something I want to talk to y'all about. And not this past horror blog, but the horror blog before that, got a little reading material, a little something to bite my teeth into. Not like my real teeth, but like my brain teeth, because reading ain't like vampire shit. Unless you're reading about vampire shit. Anyways, you know me, you know what I'm talking about, you feel me. Keep it horror, keep it real. Anyways, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. It's called The Vault of the Macabre. And the Vault of the Macabre, doesn't that sound similar? Sounds fun? Sounds funky? Sounds like the old EC Comics. Now, EC Comics, you know, you had things like Tales from the Crypt. You all know what Tales from the Crypt is. The Vault of Terror. You had the Witches something or rather. You had all these fun, exciting comic names. So for them to come up with a name like Vault of the Macabre, you know what they're talking about. They know what's up. They know it's got like a little morality tale, maybe. You know, it's got a little bit of, you know, the really creepy stuff, but the really funny stuff. And I like that. Keep it creepy, keep it funny at the same time. Keeps everybody interested. Doesn't have to be just scary all the time, like straight up. No, it can be funny, and I like that. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Is it's got a title similar to EC Comics, Vault of the Macabre, Tales from the Crypt. It's kind of cool, kind of funky, kind of scary, and I like it. I can dig it. I like it. I love it. Give me more of it. Now, second thing I want to talk about, or you know, just talk about in general, because I'm talking to y'all. Look at the size of this thing. Look how it's put together. You might be like, oh, it's kind of flimsy. It's kind of this, it's kind of that. No. What it reminds me of is like old punk rock zines, you know? You pay a couple bucks, you can buy a zine. It has reviews of music, reviews of shows, reviews of things going on in the community that you want to talk about. But it was your own individual thing, and that was called a zine. And this is put together very much like a zine. It's a very high class zine, because zines back in the day and zines currently, a lot of times people just sort of slap it together, go to the Photoshop place, photocopy it, maybe on the down low, you want to pay a little less, take a stapler, bring it to your local comic book shop, sell them there, or sell them at shows, all those type of things. And that's what this reminds me of, the way it's set up. It's not, I don't consider it flimsy, actually. I think it's very well put together, very high quality zine. So it's like a high quality zine with an EC Comics title filled with stories and poems of the macabre. But it's not like really scary macabre shit. It's more like funny little riddles, funny little limericks, things like you might think about, you read to a kid brother or a kid sister, niece or nephew that wants to get into horror, or things you just want to read yourself. Because it reminds you of back in the day when you're reading like scary stories to tell in the dark, and all those types of books that you get when you were a kid. And that's perfect. It's perfect reading material. There's a lot of fun stuff in here, you know. I can't stop reading. I keep putting it down, picking it back up, like Betty's Apple Pie. Betty's Apple Pie. One of my favorites. It's kind of reminds me of Demon Barber, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. What's his name? You know, you get the pies, you get the people in the pies. And that's what she's doing. She's putting little kids in the pies to eat. Funny, cool, quirky, lots of little fun things like that. So if you don't have Horror Block and you didn't get this, get in touch with the Vault of the Macabre people, and get yourself a copy of this. It's so much fun. Let me read you a short one. I'll read you a short one, real quick. The Unfortunate Tale of Ichabod Black. Ichabod Black was not like other boys. He had no interest in sports, girls, or toys. Instead, he would sit alone in his room and talk to himself and stare at the moon. But little Ichabod had a secret to keep, for it was not himself, but a friend he would speak, a boy named Tiberius. He came from the moon. He would sit and play in Ichabod's room. Fun, creepy, cool. Let's keep it horror, let's keep it fun, let's keep it funky. God bless America, fuck Trump. This your main ripper, behind the motherfucking trigger, Mr. Germ the Ripper, officially endorsing Vault of the Macabre.